Hey guys, in this video I'm combining 5 of the projects that I've done that are too short for a normal YouTube video, but I thought you might want to see anyway, so hopefully you like it, and if you do, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and drop a comment if you want to. Okay, let's get on with the video. I'm back with my baby doll head bird cage. Say that 10 times fast. And I'm gonna pick out a good baby doll head. Oh, and it looks like I found a good one. This is Wendy. Everybody say hi to Wendy. Hi, Wendy. And she's very lucky to be picked because now I gotta shove the rest of these back in. And they never want to go back in the bird cage. But I mean, honestly, can you blame them? Sometimes you just have to yell at them. Get back in the cage! It's the only way that you can have compliant baby doll heads. Okay, let's get back to Wendy. Sorry to keep you waiting, Wendy, but I gotta fill your head with tinfoil. It's okay, it probably won't hurt. Oh look, Wendy's a conspiracy theorist. You'll never read my thoughts because I have no brains. Anyways, moving on, I'm just giving Wendy the shoulders that she's always wanted. Actually, I think Wendy would be happy with any sort of body right now. So that's why I'm giving her one. See, she's gonna have a tinfoil body. And we don't want your tinfoil hat to fly off, so we gotta tape that down too. Okay, now that she's all taped up, you might be wondering, what am I doing? And why do I have cheesecloth? Is it cloth made out of cheese, or is it cheese made out of cloth? We'll never know. But we're gonna make Wendy into a lovely cheesecloth bride. Just kidding, I'm making her into a ghost by spraying the cheesecloth with fabric stiffener. I'm sure you've probably seen this trick before, but I thought by using a doll head, I would get a more realistic looking ghost. Also, don't worry, there's gonna be a twist. You could say Wendy really came out of her shell. Or is it that Wendy is just a shell of herself? I think those are totally normal things to say. But what isn't normal is wondering what a ghost butt looks like. Sorry, Wendy, was that too violating? All right, let's shade in some eyes because the shell of Wendy's blank face is freaking me out. And there she is in all her ghostiness glory. Now remember that twist I was talking about? Well, here it is. Here's that twist. If you've seen any of my videos before, you probably know what I'm making. No, it's not an octopus. Good guess. It is also not a circle window. It's a human heart. And now, so that I never ever have to sculpt a human heart ever again, I'm gonna make a mold of it, which is like my new favorite thing to do. It's so easy. All I have to do is mix together these two things that make rubber. Only the cup was way too big, so I had to cut it down. And then commence with the mixing. I have no idea why I filmed that part. But there it is. And then after I thoroughly mixed my rubber, I fill in my heart, which sounds really sweet. Like you fill in your heart with love. Only my heart's filled with clay. And I guess this makes a perfect project for Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow. Do you have your stuff ready? You know, your chocolates and your circle windows? You know, your basic Valentine's Day gifts. Hint, hint. Anyways, this is the perfect present for my boo. Get it? Because it's a ghost. Okay, it wasn't a very good joke, but whatever. Moving on, I'm shoving lights into my heart hole. And then I'm gonna fill my heart hole with translucent red resin. And then we shake out the air bubbles. Okay, here comes the most satisfying part. After the resin dries, I'm gonna pop this heart out of this hole. Any minute, just wait for it. It's gonna come out. It's coming. Okay, this thing's harder to pop out than I thought it would be. Ready? Here it comes. Here it comes. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Pop! And look at that, we have a lovely heart for Valentine's Day. Hold on, let's see what it looks like lit up.
Oh my goodness, that is really cool.
That's cool. Okay, next I have to add this heart to Wendy, or should I say Wendy's ghost. So I'm cutting the straw, and then I'm gonna shove the wire in it. That way it makes it stiff and it stands up. Right, see? It's a heart on a stick. Anyways, so maybe this would be a good time to remind you guys that I have a book. What? That's right, I made a creepy crafts book. Have you ever sat there and wondered, oh wow, I wish I could make really cool creepy craft things? Well, I have a book for that. See, there's me holding my book. Don't look at Emily, look at my book. The links wherever I put links in these videos, you know, in the description or whatever. Anyways, let's see what Wendy looks like with the heart lit up. Ooh, although she needs something more to sit on. So do you remember when I was talking about my book? I know it was so long ago. Well, not every project made it into the book because I don't know, reasons. And that mirror is one of those projects. It did not turn out very well. And I want you to know that my book is quality assured. And you're not gonna get lame projects like that lame mirror. Only the coolest projects made it into my book. Anyways, happy Valentine's Day tomorrow, unless you're viewing this from the future. And then in that case, happy late Valentine's Day. Anyways, what do you guys think of Wendy? Isn't she spooktacular? Oh, hey, remember this foam clay that I used the other day? Well, I still have a ton of it, and I think it's gonna go bad, so I'm gonna use it again. Ashley, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Stop embarrassing me. Look, it's Ashley Tube Hand. There was a purpose. You see, now I'm gonna wrap my tube with, what is this called? Cling wrap? Plastic wrap? Food saver wrap? I don't know. I wrapped my tube in plastic, which you might think is weird. And yeah, I do weird things, but don't worry, there is a purpose for my weirdness, at least this time. Because now I'm getting this wire out and I'm wrapping my wire with smaller wire. And then I'm wrapping the wire that's wrapped in wire in the foam clay. Ah, see what I'm doing? Because now I'm wrapping the wire that was wrapped in wire that was wrapped in the foam clay around my plastic wrapped tube. You could say that I'm a rapper. Get it? I'm a rapper. Stop it. That was funny. And you may have guessed already what I'm doing. That's right. It's a snake. I'm a snake. I'm a snake. I'm a slithery little snake. Okay. By the way, if you want longer content, you can follow me on the Tubes of You. You know, in case this whole TikTok ban goes through. Anyways. Oh, and what am I doing now? I'm fitting the snake on my wrist. That's right. It's going to be a wrist snake. Because why not? This foam clay stretches and moves really easily, so it's perfect for making accessories, snake accessories, snake accessories. I mean, if one wants a snake accessory, that is. Oh, look at that. I guess I'm just using my hands to paint the snake. Great job, Ashley. I guess we've just given up. And then I guess it needs more sparkle because everything could use a little bit more sparkle, obviously. Okay, now with all sparkles added, let's fit it back on. And she's looking a little boring. So let's spice her up with some racing stripes because most snakes have stripes. I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I have a huge fear of snakes, even more than spiders. And that's why I live in Minnesota, where the air makes our face hurt. And we don't have snakes. Well, okay, we have snakes, but not like real snakes. We have little gardener snakes, which I'm still scared of, but I've never seen one in our yard. Strangely enough, I've only seen them at the zoo. And I don't mean like in an exhibit. Oh, no, that would be too convenient. I mean, they're like all over the path where you walk. Look, I know they're harmless, but you try telling that to my brain. It doesn't believe you. Anyways, with my extreme fear of snakes, I tried to make this snake as cute as I could make a snake, which is a really hard thing to do because snakes, okay, maybe they can be cute. I won't lie. Sometimes snakes are cute with their little smile and their big eyes, but only if they're like way over there. Okay, no, scrap that. It's got to be a picture of a snake. I don't care how cute that snake is. If it's in the room with me, it is not cute. But if you send me a picture of a cute snake, then I could admit that it can possibly maybe sort of be cute. But do you know what's not cute? Whatever I'm doing right here. Stop it. You're embarrassing yourself, Ashley. All right, I'm gonna go now. Bye. So this bird's been a part of my Halloween decorations for a while, and she didn't make it back into my Halloween decoration box this year. Okay, I missed her. She was sitting on a shelf. I didn't see her. And I'm way too lazy to dig the Halloween box out of the closet, so she's now fair game. I'm now making her into art. What the heck? What is this stuff inside? I'm pretty sure it's just paint, but at first I thought it was mold. I'm not gonna lie, it gave me a jump scare. I thought it was like that Sophie giraffe situation. Have you ever seen those videos where parents cut open this Sophie giraffe squeaky toy and it's just full of mold? I don't know why, but that freaks me out. Hey, look at my little succulents. That's right, I'm putting them inside the bird. See, I'm making a little scene inside. Perhaps it could be a little home for somebody. And if it's a little home, then I'm like renovating it. You could say that I'm flipping the bird. Get it? Like house flipper, the bird flip. Anyways, that's just the quality of jokes that you're gonna get over on my videos. And what kind of quality are we talking about? Dad joke quality, the best kind. If I say the word quality enough, maybe you'll think that this video is like top quality. Is it working? No? Okay, maybe I should go back to talking about what I'm actually doing here, and that's flipping the bird. See, to flip this bird, I'm adding a path where there was no path. We're really upgrading this bird with these mushrooms, and not to mention the all new crystals that we're installing. I think the homeowners are really going to be impressed with these color choices that we're picking, which is why I'm adding this blue soda light. That's right, full calories soda is so last year. We're going with a light soda option. And to give you the real house flipping experience, I'm not going to show you what's going on because my fingers are in the way. See, I just wanted you to have the real experience. And it's not because I'm terrible at filming. And yep, I am replacing the mushrooms that were there because these ones are cuter. And whoa, back off with the amethyst, Ashley. Not so close. Just showing off my impressive filming skills. Holy cow, did you see all those rocks? Did I not film that part? I guess not. And do you know how to up your resale value by 342%? Add a circle window. That's right. When in doubt, add a circle window. This message is brought to you by Circle Windows for President and also Circle Windows for wives that want them. So one last thing that we cannot forget is your curb appeal. You got to up your curb appeal, and to make your curbs more appealing is a brand new fresh coat of Beak and Talon paint. It's very important. And while we have the paint out, we might as well do the inside. See, I'm going with this very nice cerulean blue. It's very modern. Actually, I don't know what cerulean blue is. Is this cerulean blue? It looks a little more like cornflower blue. Where did we get that name? Does corn have flowers? I've never seen flowers on corn. Wait, isn't the corn the flower? So shouldn't it be cornflower yellow? Or I guess then you would call it corn kernel yellow. Anyways, let's get back on topic. And that topic is circle windows. And I can't just have a plain boring circle window in our bird flip. Not that there is such a thing as a boring circle window. But I thought that our circle window could use a little pizzazz. And that's why I put mushrooms and crystals on it. And after I add the glass to my circle window, it's time to install it. It's like a little circle window medallion in our bird flip. So far, I think our flip is coming along nicely. I mean, sure, it's a little ugly right now, but you know what? Everything goes through an ugly stage. I should know. I went through it myself at age 12. Look, photo evidence, but don't look too much. Oh my God, stop looking. Okay, we get it. I was a nerd. Look, we were all nerds when we were 12. At least that's what my mom tells me. Anyways, my point is, wait, what was my point? Right, so my point is I turned out just fine. I'm not weird. You're weird. I totally grew into a beautiful flower. And I'm not just an adult gremlin. Don't look at that. Anyways, what do you guys think of me flipping the bird? And hold on, let's look at that circle window again. Oh, what do you guys think? Would you live here if you were a teeny tiny human? So it's been a while since I've done a painting. I know, I used to do paintings all the time, but now I'm into haunted hidey holes, I guess. Anyways, so I thought maybe I would try painting on this brass. So I gotta peel its protective skin off and then sand it with my sandy box. Yes, I do hoard sandpaper like gold. Do you hoard gold? I guess if you're a dragon, you do. And I have no idea why I sanded that side because I decided that I didn't want a rough surface for painting. Luckily, it has two sides. All right, here's a sketch that I made. That's right, we're doing a spider teapot with a spider teacup. Honestly, I've done a couple paintings like this, but I've never painted on brass before. So the other day, my family and I went to the art museum, and I've noticed that a lot of old paintings were on brass. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know you could do that. I mean, I suppose you can paint on anything, really. But I thought I'd give it a shot because they always looked different. Different how? I don't know. Just different. Like more rich or sparkly? I don't know, but hopefully I can achieve that. But it's been so long since I've painted that all this paint is just dried onto my palette because we're talking like years. It's been at least a year since I've painted. And look at this, it's like all caked on. I don't know, maybe I should have sanded it instead. Although that would require more effort and I don't feel like it. Oh, and for those of you asking why I'm wearing gloves, okay, oil paints have lead in them. And on the bottle it says in the state of California that causes cancer. And even though we're not in California, I'm pretty sure it still might cause cancer. So I wear gloves because I don't want the cancer. And also, have you ever tried to get oil paints off your hands? It's hard. It requires a lot of scrubbing, which also takes a lot of effort. So I took the easy road again because I am lazy. Ooh, so while I'm painting this little teacup, I wanted it to look see-through. And I'm telling you, painting on brass is kind of hard. None of the paint wants to stick. It just smears around, and you already had that problem with oil paints. You know, a normal oil painting probably takes a couple weeks to dry. How long is it going to take for this to dry? Because it's on metal. I'm a little bit worried. And also red takes the longest to dry. And for whatever reason, I had to use red. So trying to keep the cats away from this thing while it dries, it's going to be a challenge. Whatever cat hair floats into it will just have to become part of the art. And hold on, here comes the best part. Look, I'm going to peel off the tape. See, it's going to look like the brass is being poured into the glass. I know, maybe I should have done the whole teapot, but maybe this looks cooler. It might look cooler. We'll see. It's going to look cooler. Probably. So then I just make the brass look a little less brassy. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have just left it as flat brass. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should it have been just flat, or do you like the extra stuff? Oh, look at that. We're done. Now where do I put it while it dries? Because it's going to be wet for a while, like maybe a year. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.